Hi everyone, welcome to JustFeg Network TV, where you can get the latest information on things happening in your environment. Please subscribe to my channel and press the red button, and also press the bell icon for an update on any published news. Buhari is the problem of the Fulani by Majeed Dahiru. Once again, the Nigerian state was set on the edge when a lot of negative energy was dissipated on the federal government attempted introducing of a settlement scheme for nomadic cattle breeders, mainly of the Fulani ethnic stock. Nomadic cattle breeders, according to details of the more recent policy, had to be settled into the sedentary cultural economic lifestyles in areas designated as Ruga, a term believed to have been derived from Rugan Fulani, a Hausa expression descriptive of pre-existing traditional Fulani settlement across Nigeria, complete with basic infrastructural amenities to encourage and sustain a transition from the nomadic to sedentary lifestyle. The Ruga scheme was proposed as having the ultimate objectives of containing the many incidents of farmers, herders, clashes across Nigeria. Even though it was declared voluntary for participating states of the Federation, the Ruga scheme was met with resounding loud voice of opposition from mostly non-Fulani Nigeria, from the west, east, south to central Nigeria. The Ruga scheme was not only rejected but denounced in its entirety with unanimity. Much like throwing the baby and the bathwater away, it came across as though the rest of Nigeria, in rejecting the Ruga scheme, is rejecting their ethnic Fulani compatriots along with it, and not one to remain on the sidelines watching without taking advantage of this moment of national strain to further stress Nigerians' gaping ethno-geographic fault lines for selfish financial profit. A renegade group of weather-beaten elderly-looking individuals operating under the Fatum coalitions of northern youth has issued its usual notice of eviction, like it did sometimes to Nigerians of southeast origin. This time, Nigerians from the entire southern half of Nigeria have been given a 30 days ultimatum to leave northern Nigeria for rejecting the Ruga scheme. As always, this intensely opportunistic group of monetary scavengers, acting as agents provocateurs of an imaginary battle between Fulani and non-Fulani Nigeria, has missed the target once again, like a stray bullet fired by a drunken gunner. The Ruga controversy has brought to the fore the unresolved question of national identity with the sustaining of indigenous settlers, which limits the economic and political rights of citizens of Nigeria residing outside their place of origin, whereas citizens guarantees every Nigerian, including the ethnic Fulani, political and economic rights in any part of the country they reside. In reality, these rights are severely limited to the non-indigenous status of such Nigerian. As a matter of fact, the unresolvable conflict between indigenship and citizenship arising from the rigid ethno-geographical nature of the federating regions making up Nigeria, which were devoid of mechanisms of assimilation and integration of fulfilling to adapt Nigerian citizens, and thereby substantially limiting their political and economic rights in their own country, was fundamentally responsible for the collapse of the First Republic in the 6 years of independence by 1966. To move Nigeria towards a more socio-economically inclusive nation, successive political leadership of Nigeria since the end the Civil War in 1970 have made considerable efforts at national region integration. Progressively, deliberating efforts have been made to create out Nigeria an egalitarian nation of a united people under an atmosphere of peace, justice, equality. To this end, Nigeria demonstrated a willingness and capacity to cohabit with one another in mutual accommodation, irrespective of varied ethno-geographic as well as religious background. Lagos to Kaduna and Warri to Jos, as well many other places, emerged over time as centers of national management of plurality. This modest gains in national unity was to be sustained throughout the Fourth Republic from 1999. The rise of power of President Muhammadu Buhari assigned a rollback on the modest gain of previous leadership at national unity by recent elevating an unprecedented level of ethno, regional and religious sectionalism to a near state policy. So what are your thoughts about this? Please kindly leave your comments at the comment section below. Thank you for listening.